Hi guys, welcome to my channel Lush Gardener. I hope you guys are fine and are safe. So another common question that's asked is when is the right time of the year to repot your succulents? Now guys, this completely depends upon the variety of succulent. For example, if I have an echeveria, I will most probably repot it during the summers or early summers. Once the winters are over and the summers are nearing, that is when I will be repotting my echeverias, because summer is their growing period. So during the growing period is the best time to repot your succulent. Whereas let's say if I have sedum on the other hand, I will not do a repotting of sedum during the summers or early summers because they tend to go dormant. So for sedums, because they tend to get into their growing period during the winters, so I will do their repotting probably early winters so that they can have more space to grow during the winters. So this completely depends upon your environment and the type of succulent you have. Now let's say that you are very late in repotting a succulent and now the temperatures during summers are above 40 degrees Celsius, then I would say do not repot your succulent. You have to wait. Let's say that the winters are very cold. Let's say that you have already reached into less than 10 degrees of temperature. The temperature has dropped below 10 degrees, then again I would advise do not repot your succulent. Now even though the succulents will be in their growing period, whether it's the summers or whether it's winters, but again, as we all know that there is a kind of a limit wherein I said like it should be around let's say around 19 degrees Celsius to 30 degrees Celsius. If you have that time frame, you can quickly repot it. But let's say if your temperatures are dropping below 10 degrees Celsius, or if the temperatures are rising above 40 degrees Celsius during summers, then avoid doing any kind of repotting, because the succulent will not be able to handle the heat and it will not be able to acclimate in the new pot or in the new soil. So ensure that if you're doing it, do it in the early stage. Let's say that in your city or in your country, the summers are going to start let's say in the month of March, then probably you can do it by the first week of Feb if you want to repot an echeveria. The same thing goes with your sedums. Let's say that by November or by October you are getting into your winter season, and you know by December it is going to be really cold, there is going to be snowfall. So try and repot your succulent probably in the first week of October. The winter growers, probably the first week of October or by the end of October, you can repot them. But do not wait for the temperatures to reach extreme and then you go ahead and repot, because that can be little dangerous for the succulent. It will be little difficult for the succulent to acclimate and adjust in its new soil. Now for me, it's not much of an issue. I tend to repot it throughout the year. I tend to reduce my repotting during the monsoon season, but I do it here and there, because for me it's not much of an issue whether it's summers or whether it's winters. My temperatures usually fluctuate between 20 degrees Celsius up to 32, 33 degrees Celsius. So it's not a very extreme environment. So I can repot them whether it's winters or whether it is summers. But I do keep in mind that if it's an echeveria, I try to do it during the summers. And if it's an sedum, graptoveria, graptopetalum, then I try to do it during the winters. So guys, I hope that this video was helpful to you. If it was, please hit the like button. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing to it. Until then, take care, stay safe and keep propagating.